Welcome, everybody. Tin's theme is so satisfying. I know it's very well made. It's made by Alex828, so you can look him up for more satisfying songs. It's very good. Slenderman, hello. Paper Mario and Tin Can, as always, Tin Jr. Somebody spoiled Titanic for me. I can't believe the ship sank. Zane also. Hate my cramp. Doesn't everybody? Okay, yeah, today we're playing Payload. Let's see what we got here. If you don't know what Payload is, there's a short description in the description. That's why I had trouble with that. Yeah, explanation in the description. Zero, hello. Chris, by the way, what are the stages for Payload? I'm about to post them in the Discord right when I make the... Well, I should probably post it first. Here, I'll just post it in... Tin uploads. I'll post it right there. So if you, yeah, most of you are in the Discord, so if you go to Tin Uploads, you can, you know, get ready to download them. That would probably make the most sense. All the IDs are there and whatever. I should make a Payload. Zero, you should. Payload's very fun. I got rid of my cramp. Excellent, Tin Can. Tin Can's cramp for Smash. I know, they put Steve in, they'll put anybody in at this point. Anyone else so mad about Steve getting in? I mean, he's only the greatest selling game of all time, you know. Doesn't even deserve it. Just kidding. Steve's the best choice. Can we bring in our own? Or just do yours? Yeah, you can bring, if you have a Payload stage also. Totally fine. I simp for Nessa. 44, I want Shantae so bad. Shantae would be interesting, but I'm afraid she won't be in. Why not Nessa for Smash? Steve for Cloudy Chance of Meatballs. Cloudy Chance? Okay, you know, I'm just going to demonstrate this for those who don't know exactly Payload, and then I'll make the arena and stuff. I feel like I might spectate most of it, though. I also need to make the rules and stuff. Awkward. Time for Peach's Payload to be obliterated by your on Stage Builder Live. Okay, so I do have a video about this already, and so you know I'm down here. I'm Red Mario, and then USA Mario needs to defend. So, you know, I hit this and it starts moving. If you play there's Payload in lots of modes. Or, Payload is a very common mode in lots of games. So, you know, TF2 and Overwatch and Splatoon. It's most like Splatoon, I think, which is called Tower Control. And I should redraw these and connect these now that I think about it. These clouds. Anyway, this starts moving forward. They'll make a lot of sense once we actually get into it, but... Then it knocks over the flag, eventually. This is a very long track, though. Like, extremely long. Usually doesn't go this far. Yeah, it's exactly like Tower Control, because it's... Well, not exactly, because I guess it's like... There's no defend and attack side, right? If I remember correctly? You just need to get it to the other side. Like, anybody can go on it, and it moves back, I think. Either way, that's why it's called Tower Control and not Payload, right? Oh, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Can we bring our own Payload stages? Yes, you can. Yes, I encourage that. But if it's been a while since, well, you know, those stages are all expired now, and I just put them back up today. So let's make the arena. And you have to join the Discord. So Can I yoink this? Sorry. Actually, maybe I don't need to do that right now. Payload. I have it named already, don't I? 3 minutes. I guess payload should be good. I wish switches could be used to turn things around. That was my original intention, you know, like, I kind of forgot, I had the idea for payload, and I even said, like, I was kind of hinting at it in the Discord, like, this might be better than Smash Ball, because that's what people were playing at the time. Why only 4 stocks? That's a good question, that's probably the most common question. And there's a good reason for it, I think. It's because, if you have, like, infinite stocks or whatever, you really don't care about losing them. Like, if you're at a high percent, that's a pretty big... Wait, what's going on here? That's a pretty big disadvantage. If you're at a high stock, getting flown around, and the other team can take advantage of that and then carry the payload. And... Oh, hold on, sorry. It's funny that the ID is now, like, in the corner. You can turn that off, right? I don't know, can you? Huh. Whatever, it's okay. Okay. I think I deleted my only custom stage. But yeah, 4 stocks, if you had infinite, if you were at like 100% and getting flown around, then you could just jump off on purpose, so you would have 0% and not get flown around. So then that would become, like, the meta would be just, you know, dying on purpose. And we have 4 people. I'm going to spectate the first one so I can, at least, I think I might spectate most of them. Tev, can you play Pokemon music? Honestly, this is probably not the best song. Let me look. I have this long playlist, which is a different playlist than the one before. Pokemon. There's got to be some Pokemon in here. And also Seagull, welcome. I will always try to take music requests if they're in here. I don't see a single Pokemon. Here's one. The only Pokemon song that we're really listening to right now. Ever in any of these streams. Wow, there's a lot of people. We should start now. If whoever's in there, start. Because if people are spectating, it causes lag. So just press start if anyone is there. Excellent. Yeah, spectating is really no good. But it's fine. Tinksy scares me because I'm worried he'll taunt me. Chris, I think I see you in the Discord saying that. Or afraid people will taunt. And you know, taunting can be pretty discouraging. Yeah, Tinksy, he's a taunter. He's like what? He's not even aware of it. He knows he's a taunter. Okay, here's Hyrule Payload. This one. I just kept making them. See, you don't even know where the payload is. This is not a flawless one. See, they need to hit that. I don't know whose team is on what. This is kind of the flaw with this one. It's probably the most intricate one I've made, and not the best introduction to it. This is at the point where you want it to get a little more crazier. Or this is when I made it anyway. So yeah, Zero, he's trying. Do they know what team they're on? You know, you can't set spawn points, so kind of a shame. Let me get Payload. Don't steal my spot or I'll beat you up. If anyone else joins, kick them. I'll let them play like 2. I can use my own Payload stage? Yes, you can. Teams are not on. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I kind of misremembered that. I thought, yeah, okay. I'll do that next time. That's important. It's a very important part. It's the most important part of Payload. Which person do you main? I main Poyo. I main Ridley. want to say. Yeah. This was sort of a... This was a goof, though. The whole no teams thing. I guess what I was trying to say was... you know, I picked the rule set, and then... I don't know, I thought that was it. Thanks for your cool ideas and tutorials. My stages are much better now. That wasn't much of a high bar, though. Hey, TB, that's excellent to hear, though, and I'm sure they were fine. I played a Ridley player from the Discord, and he beat me. I wonder who that was. I don't think that was me, right? Who else plays Ridley? I forget. I think they're just doing free-for-all. Yeah. It's totally my bad, though. It was Jack. He not very good? That's not nice. I mean, he beat you, you know. My face has been painted purple from how many times I've fought. We're not talking about clown makeup competitions? I thought we were. Yeah, we were. If I had confidence in making unjanked platforms, I'd make a payload stage. Yeah, don't start yet. I mean, I guess I'll have to kick somebody if they do. Yeah, this is an important part. Team battle. Tink C, turn teams on? Really? Yeah, that slipped my mind after I was already talking about it, Tink C. Thanks for the reminder. Why does Crystal look like Nitro? Huh? Try turning teams on. Oh, TB, thank you again. I almost missed that after turning it on. He just keeps using neutral B. He's not bad though, just salty because I was messing up. Neutral B? You gotta use neutral air for Ridley. That's neutral air and jab. That's really all I do is Ridley. Oh, you guys. Okay, that's not my fault this time. Oh, I am listening to... What was that? Qmu? I actually didn't realize that, and I kind of feel bad for... I feel weird playing like actual remixes. Okay, apparently the teams are actually even. And just Bowser takes up the whole thing, I guess. Okay, so yeah, red team here. They're attacking. They're trying to get it to the flag, and one person just has really bad lag, it seems. Yeah, red team 0 and Blitz. They are trying to move it. I have Tink on my team. I win instantly. He's definitely won some tournaments, or at least one. I'll change character so I don't. So hopefully I don't come off as annoying. Me Gunner? I'm sure Me Gunner's fine. It's kind of hard to. I feel like characters on here, they're not really... There's not really somebody that's like too annoying, I don't think. Maybe I forgot the meta at this point, but I forgot who's like the most annoying character. Projectile character's pretty good in this arena. I don't know, because I know that like Snake was a that was like a slick idea someone had. Man, it's so laggy. Where Snake, he puts a C4 on the payload, and then he's got like a free hit at any distance. But it's not really that good, honestly. I think you're kind of better off just standing near it. And you have a fast aerial as well. I think Meta Knight's pretty good at it, just because his aerials are so fast. Although his forward air and back air multi-hits, which are not very good in Payload. Yoshi is by far the most annoying. That could be, big projectiles. Build blocks so the flag doesn't fall. The flag's supposed to fall. Also, just a dude. Welcome. I forgot which team was which. Red is trying to move the payload. Blue is trying to stop it. So they're defending. This is insane, the lag. I meant Steve. Oh. I still wonder, gravity, because we were talking about rails. I'm pretty sure if like, for example, the payload bumps into a block, I'm pretty sure it'll break it. We've talked about that a lot. But gravity? Gravity objects, I don't know what they would do. Maybe they'll break blocks instantly when they fall on them. I think they'll just land on them, honestly. Also, can everyone hear the music okay? It's very important you hear this Castlevania. I made a Pac-Man custom stage a while back, so that's cool, I guess. Hey, that is cool. They have 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure Red's got this. Yeah, there they go. It definitely fell. I like how this 2.5 minute match took like 4 minutes. Welcome to Chili's. Welcome. Alright, and then I guess we can sit here for 15 seconds, or they can just SD. I see Banjo in the thumbnail, yep. Bowser choked. You know, I just realized with Steve, you know how building blocks over ledges might be the cheese way to block? Yeah. It's gonna be weird with what? What am I saying? It's gonna be weird having custom stages. I think you're gonna have to make them line up to Steve's block grid, you know? I can imagine making a wall with TNT block, and with TNT block in it would be a really efficient way to prevent them from breaking the walls. I don't know, they could also wait for the walls to break. Steve's gonna have, yeah, the worst traps for sure. Steve is busted in Stage Builder. Yeah, I think it's gonna be weird for the Stage Builder community, probably. Okay, who's on what team? Just blocking tethers with a floating block and TNT. Just the blocks and the flint and steel. That's enough, and then they have TNT as well. It's insane. How does Steve get his materials on the custom stages? This is what we've talked about this on every stream, and I hope that it actually is per material, but it might just be set. Yeah, like you say, set like Battlefield. What if they add a grid to Stage Builder so Steve can work? Yeah, they do have a grid, but whether or not it'll match Steve's grid is unknown. Okay, so blue, they're trying to move it. I assume they both teams are. Yeah, blue's trying to move it. DJ Foxy, wow, so many people watching. Yes, welcome. I think Me Gunner could be good with his side B, but then you can just go hit somebody. This is why I think it works best in doubles. And then I also have the other one, the what's it called, Space Payload, that's 8-player compatible. I've not played with 8 people, but I can only imagine. I wonder if you can place TNT in the air and make it fall like actual games. Oh, shield break. I doubt that'll get a real punish, though. Actually, the best punish is just to leave him there. Because you can see Cloud hit his teammate, so just to wake him up. Because, yeah, just leave him there and then have it move forward, you know? Unless you hit them right before they wake up, maybe. I think putting it down on top of a floating block. That would be a neat trap. Yeah, I think TNT will probably fall. It definitely won't be able to stay in the air on its own. Yeah, TNT does blow up when smacked. And on Tuesday, we are definitely testing this. I'm streaming it right when Steve comes out, and we're gonna find out all the answers. I think they got this. It's gonna time out. Oh, Chris, sorry I gotta go. When you're 5 seconds away, you can... yeah, don't worry about it, though. I think we know who won. They were about to win, though. But imagine just moving left and right between two block spaces in the air. Yeah, that's probably why it's not good that they're... That's probably why it's good that they're not grabbable. I guess I was about to win, but sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll see you later. Like, place one, wait till it's about to break. Make one next to it, and the other one breaks, go back. Yeah, I think Steve is going to be the best staller, probably. I know that they break faster off stage, but... yeah, even still, I think you'd be able to stall for a long time off stage if you grind up blocks. I can use my own payload stages? Yes, you can. Must have not heard me before. Tinksy. Yeah, Chris asked earlier, and so did Paper Mario. The blocks break faster when you land on them. Yes, yeah. How do you place blocks without landing on them? See, this stage is interesting because this is the 8-player one I was talking about. But the payload, you can't stand on this one. And it's it moves slower than normal, but you can tell it's moving because it's spinning. Like, Chris, you didn't come off as rude, I don't think. If they add a turbo mode, I think that would be the best addition. You can download a mod for that. Bomb has been planted. Creepo? What are you talking about? IDK, why there's a weight limit, but dang, it's so restrictive. It is really restrictive. I bet that they were just being safe with it. That's why it's so strict, but it's just there because the Switch can't handle a lot. Like, you can even slow down the frame rate without even filling up the stage meter. But I really doubt that having a bunch of still objects is really gonna overheat the Switch. Like, it just overheats when things are moving. And stuff in the background I wish didn't cost as much stage weight as well. Really like this payload model as a template, but how the payload cart should be. Oh, for how the payload cart should work. Ow. Slow motion stage gimmick, maybe? Sometimes it goes faster when the game speeds up, which is strange. Double speed. Because lag, the storage space is why there's limit, yeah. But a more calm turbo mode like Smash Flash 2 for when you land a hit and immediately use a different move without lag. Rivals of Ether has a... that's not exactly turbo mode, but it's almost what you described. Like, just moves have more ending lag if you miss. Or end lag, or just landing lag in general, or whatever. This is pretty close, but I'm pretty sure attackers are gonna win. Oh, that fell. Attackers won. That was really close. Is there payload here? 2 backslashes? Yes, 2 backslashes, so no one can stand on it. Yeah, that was extremely close. I hate it so much. People call it fast motion. It's called fast forward. Please, dear God, call it that. That's the weirdest thing that would bother anybody. I have to be honest. Fast motion? I mean, it's moving quickly and it's motion. Fast forward. I don't think it's fast forwarding. I don't know. 2 paper Bowser profile pics. Yeah, I know. What are the chances of that? Just doesn't sound right. Cause fast forward, I guess it's either one, but it is fast motion, the opposite of slow motion. Oh, okay. Here's someone else's payload. Tinksy and Senna, blue team. They're the attackers. Love the payload box. Fast forward is an alliteration. I mean, yeah, it's true. I do love alliterations. What if we call it fastward? This is fun. Join our Discord. The tin? Are you talking about the tin Discord? Yes. Or like your own Discord. Did you make a payload Discord? People are arguing outside, I think. I don't know if you can hear that. They're straight up yelling. They're so loud outside. I don't know why you need to yell. When's the next custom stage showcase video? I am working on it. I am definitely working on it. I love that rapid jab strategy. Yes, but it's slow but steady pace here, getting all the stages made. And I think I had more than I realized, because I could throw in a couple payload stages into the showcase and stuff like that. But I do upload them a little bit at a time. Because that nether stage, I do have a nether stage that I showed off in a stream recently, but I didn't upload it yet. And I'm going to upload that the day Steve comes out, so I can have the, the Minecraft music and all that. Interesting that you can grab the payload on this. You're able to grab it, which can be useful sometimes, but I don't know. I like the tunnel here. You go in the tunnel. Paperman not being a very good teammate. When's the next stage speed build? As before, I don't know if you answered. Oh, I didn't see that. The next speed build. You know, I've recorded some. And I don't know. I just need to. It's hard to make stages fast. I used to be able to do it so easily. It just was so natural. But now I just always like make these gimmicks, and they take so much testing. I don't know if I should just like cut those parts out or what. The last one I recorded was the Among Us stage, but I don't think that's really worth its own video. I don't think I've recorded any other ones. But yeah, I think those are neat videos, and I want to make another one. What's this based on anyway? Oh, okay, yeah, I think Defender's got it. That's very close. I love when it's close like that. It'd be more fun to see an example of Crash versus Bandana D than Rex versus Shulk. Huh? Oh. I'm personally hype for the next 4 DLC cartoony characters that are more unique and people can easily identify, but not anime or realistic humanish characters. I definitely think that the cartoony characters are more interesting. You know, they tend to be like Fire Emblem has a bunch of characters, so does Pokemon, but Pokemon has more variety. Angry Mustache, can someone explain Payload to me? There's a little description in the description. Basically, well, I'll explain it as we go when the next match starts. But yeah, they already kind of have they're explaining a little bit of it. Based on a minigame in Final Fantasy VII where you defend the egg of the condor. Oh, okay. For a minute I thought it was Link's Awakening. Until I saw the bird. Payload reaches the goal when the attacking team... Yeah, okay, yeah. What feature do you want most for Stage Builder? Easy answer, Zane. Color picker. Be able to choose different colors for materials. This is not... Oh, it is Payload. I played the stage before, but they transferred it into a Payload stage. That's interesting. Okay, so basically, right here we have blue team. Blue team, they're attacking. They're trying to get the black box there. That's the payload. They're trying to move it all the way to the end, to that yellow pillar there. Sometimes it can look different. Usually it's a flag, but here it's a yellow pillar. And then the red team, they're trying to stop them. You hit the switch to make it stop. And then if they can make sure the payload doesn't get there within 3 minutes, then they win. I think the original turbo mode combos that were made possible, like... well, that's a lot of inputs. I think, okay, Project M had a really cool turbo mode where it was like a smash ball. And I think that'd be cool if they sort of incorporated that into like smash meter. You know, you fill up your smash meter and then you unlock turbo mode for a little bit. It's kind of what Project M does. But that's more like a casual thing. That's not actual tournament PN. The only Pokemon I'd want would be Mr. Mime. He's a clown. Yes. Mr. Mime lives in society. Yeah, Mr. Mime for Smash. I can't imagine that. I imagine he'd have barrier. Smash Flash Turbo Mode only allows you to cancel when you got a hit. Yeah, that's definitely the better option. Nintendogs for Smash. That'd be the kind of the worst because you don't want to hit the dog. It's even weird, like a Duck Hunt. You know, when he gets a star KO, he makes that realistic dog yelp noise. Like that's not necessary. Project NX. The Nintendo NX. Who do you think is gonna win this one? It's getting close. I think attackers are gonna win, which would be the blue team. I really wish that red and blue spawned on the same spot every time, so you can just make red the attacker and blue defender. Not an option though. This one you can grab the payload as well. Oh, they stopped it right there. Okay. Attackers win. Yeah, you can just wait, or you can jump off. Really, I think it's best if the defenders or the losers jump off, you know. We were close. You were close. That's my Professor Oak impression. That would be fun in Smash. Like you get a rage mode from having high damage, get a combo breaker for hitting the same input as your opponent at the same time. Yeah, I really haven't played many fighting games other than Smash. And having a Berserk combo. So yeah, Smash, they don't care about that stuff, unfortunately. But it'd be really cool if they did. I think there's definitely more potential for platform fighters outside of just being like Smash Brothers. Okay, so now we have Red Team. Red Team, they're the attackers. They're moving the payload. I would like a Freddy mask as a Mii Fighter mask. I would too, because that would mean something else would probably be, you know what I'm saying. I want to, but I feel like I'd mess up the rules. You know, the rules, Jack, you should not worry about it. It's really, I think, because I think you joined the Discord after the Payload fad. It's pretty simple. But if you join, I'll just tell you what team you're on, and I'm sure you'll get it. Crash is making it guaranteed. I'm pretty sure Crash is in. I don't really see how they can fill that many spots and not be Crash. I'm your typical play Smash because I can't remember combos. Smash player, I can't use Terry. Hey, just jab, jab, down B. That's Terry. But yeah. Ken, though. Ken and Ryu. They're the real combo kings. Like, I hate fighting Ken. For some reason, Ryu just can't do the stuff Ken can do. Laughing emoji for Smash. I have nothing to say to that. Rayman, yeah, Rayman. We always have Rayman fans, and it's like the same like 3 people, but Rayman will be fast. Like I know, Creepo, you have these really direct predictions. You know, you say he'll be OP and stuff. Rayman could be just disjointed hitboxes or gross. Just in general, Rayman would be cool. Safe disjointed hitboxes with not much landing lag. How do you know that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this team here. 40 seconds left? Did someone forget what team they're on? Or did Paper Mario give up? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. They start fighting each other. Wait, Steve Amiibo? I didn't think of that. I thought of that too, but I feel like it's just gonna be a Steve statue. It's just him standing there. Steve Amiibo is gonna be so easy. Yeah, literally just, you could make it out of paper. Paper craft. Actually, a long time ago I made a creeper paper craft thing. I mean, you just fold a piece of paper with creeper textures on it. What is going on? That's a great question, Tinksy. Send it through. Yeah. I guess we'll have to ask Senna. I hope Steve is riding on a pig. I think it's just going to be his render. Paper Mario started attacking me, so I attacked him. A little bit of confusion. That's not what happened. I think he means to quote Tev. That's what I'm gonna guess. Well, you know, you're always hitting people because team attack's on, but Phantom Pudding. I like that name. Hello, welcome to Payload. If you want to know what's going on, there's a little description in the description that explains the game mode. He was hitting me on purpose, and we were losing anyways. Okay. I think Paper Mario is just reckless. I'm gonna guess that. Miracle, good evening. I could see Steve having an Elytra on, a little buddy cloud feet. little bubbly cloud at his feet. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be him standing there. Because I don't think he'll need supports. Probably that. Because I can't imagine them switching it up. I think the character for the new series... New series need to get in more because their series will get represented. And that will just add more series to Smash. I'm a fan of more series getting represented, yeah. I was just standing still and you were comboing me? I don't know. They probably have it so you can't stand him upside down. I'm sure you can stand him upside down, balance him on his head. Actually, I used to play this game. I mean, it was like a one-time thing. I think Allie and I were just bored. So we just made up this game one day where you had to balance Amiibo. Because I have a bunch. And you just, you can pick any of them. And normally you would start with Bowser and you need to tower them up. And if you tower the most, you win. Sort of a weird game. I think there's a game like that. I forgot what it's called. An actual board game. It's kind of old. I forget the name of it, but it was kind of fun. That was a fun game, but it was too easy after you figure out how to do it. Because there's only like 20 blocks. How many did you get? Amiibo? Amiibo Jenga? It's like a... I forgot what the game's called, because Jenga... Actually, you know what? Amiibo Jenga. Imagine stacking them up. You could play with Steve Amiibos for sure. They're so blocky. I mean, to make it look less generic, I could see them adding some Smash graphic particle stuff. The render itself, I think, if they wanted... Oh, that's 20 seconds. That's a pretty good win for Red Team. Also, sorry to the new people that joined. I forgot to say, like, who was the attacking team. But if you spawn next to the payload, the block that you have to move, then you are the attacking team, and you have to move it to the goal, which they did. But yeah, the Steve render, like, I can see why people would be a little disappointed, but it kind of, it's just, oh, PC noise. It's so Minecraft, you know. He's just standing. I don't know. It's like a Brawl render. I have a question. Does the angle thing affect the stage limit with Rails 2? The angle thing affect the stage limit? The gear? The angle thing. Auto clicker. Oh yeah, but I might join later. I like just being able to talk to the chat. I know I would miss so many things if I did. But I'll definitely, you know, I won't not play, you know. Also, we're streaming on Twitch, did you know? I think a link is in the description to my Twitch if you would like to follow on there. But I'll always be multi-streaming, so you don't have to worry about, you know, missing out. I really doubt I would do a Twitch-only stream. I died at like 2% and this dude's at 197. I think that's the stage. I've played that one before it was a Payload stage. Kind of interesting. The games last forever too. The thing I like about Payload is that you can't really reliably camp, you know, because Smash is very, very common with camping. And Payload, you always need to stay on, like, you always have a goal, right? And I think that's fun. I would really like to see a mode like this built into the game. I would love that to death. Like, imagine if they build it into, like, older stages, like Hyrule Temple, right? Or Great Cave Offensive. You can't camp on Great Cave Offensive if there's, like, one object you need to focus on. Palutena's Temple. What's another big stage? Oh, Hyrule Castle, 64. Creepo, I love your very specific predictions. Payload on FD. Oh, imagine that. That would be a pretty slow. Well, I guess they can also increase the size of stages too. Or Big Battlefield also could work. But like Big Final Destination, that'd be very basic, but I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to implement if they already have payload stages. Also, you said Payloaf, I just realized that. Animal Jam, also welcome. I think you just joined, right? Tev, what happened to the bad parkour video? I think I know what you're talking about. Paper Mario, yeah, you found that account. I was linked to my to Tin Gaming, so. You mean don't record this parkour? I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't sound. I don't know what that is. Most of Rayman's movesets should be Origins Legends, probably. A lot of his moves he does there are from the original, like the. I mean, I assume he's gonna fly with his hair. Yeah, attackers have been killing it, you know. Lagging real bad. The stream? I also found, according to this Google... Oh, according to Google, this should be played at my funeral. That's a funny video. I'll definitely upload that at some point, but... You know, if people, like... That's not a very good first impression of what it looked like, you know, those angles and stuff, and also that, yeah, okay, that's the one with the. I know you love that picture, the one of me. I took a picture in that the reflection of that glass door, yeah, the smushed face man. That was so funny at the time. But yeah, Google. I actually need to explain that because that's like the weirdest thing ever. Google has a built-in thing where it can compile pictures for you, and that's pretty nice, you know. It has face recognition. That's pretty standard. Face recognition for your cats and dogs? That's a little weird. Anyway, I made one for Jack because it just, well, I didn't actually make it. It just said, hey, look at this. You have pictures of your dog on your phone. We made a little slideshow for you. That's creepy. And I watched it, and it was just kind of goofy and very weird. And I scrolled through some of the preset ones, and it was literally one to play at a funeral. And it took a bunch of pictures of, like, it's like, that's creepy if I did it to anyone else, so I did it for myself. And it just plays some sort of sad music and the weirdest, goofiest pictures of me. So yeah, that's the story of that. Is anyone able to enter the battle or just specific people? Oh, you just have to join the Discord. That's where the ID is. But I guess I can post it here. My mom cried at one Google. Made about me. Did it make a funeral one without you wanting it? Because it doesn't. I mean, the pictures it shows were not what you would show at a funeral. You know, like Paper Mario says. It was like me, just like an awkward selfie I took in the reflection of a glass door, and it smushed my face. Was this man about to plan other people's funeral? You don't need to plan funerals if you got Google Photos. There should be an input to activate wall run. Sounds like rival stuff to me. With sad music over pictures of me as a baby? What? That's bizarre. A meme funeral. See, I wish the thing about planning I wish you could just see how your funeral went when you die, you know, because more people would probably do stuff that's just wacky and just. That's not healthy to do, though. Nintoni, welcome. What did I miss? Just a lot of this. Pre-funeral. I know people have, I don't know, they kind of do that, I guess. Maybe we're getting too real at this point. A fake funeral. Fake your own funeral. Like the episode of Friends. Yeah, Nintoni, basically you didn't miss much. Did we even see all the payload stages? From me, anyway? I don't know. No, we didn't see Castle Payload yet. Interesting. That's like the original, too. But yeah. Am I the second 10 Gaming Archive channel incarnate? Second 10 Gaming Archive channel incarnate. That channel, I don't know, that's just the channel connected with my Google account. Really, I don't know why I even linked that to 10 Gaming, to be honest. Yeah, I do have a 10 Gaming Archives channel. Fun fact, it used to be called 10-2. Not that interesting, but, you know. Okay, anyone who wants to join, honestly, you can just type in the ID. Top right. Password 12. Good live. Thanks, Phantom Pudding. Pit isn't so bad in Payload. His multi-hits are kind of annoying, though. All day. All play all day. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, so the ID if anyone wants to join. 7STSW. Password 12. Pit's arrows, yeah. Better than Dark Pit. Nostalgic song. And what is this? Daisy Hills. Mario Kart 7. Wonder if Minecraft Payload shows up. Oh yeah. That's a good one. I mean, you know, it was in a video. Should be. Or I mean, it should be. What do I say? Is this open to viewers? Yes, it is. Right, Lord. The ID and password are in the Discord. I also just said it a minute ago. I'll just type it, honestly. I'll just put it in the chat. There you go. Anybody can join. As long as you don't have a laggy connection. Imagine I sent a pog face. That was a nice move there by Tink. You know, pog faces, all that pog stuff, it's actually weird that it feels like it's like a new, like, Gen Z thing. But poggers, that's a pretty old term, you know what I mean? Poggers with a Z. That goes back quite a ways. But it just feels like some dumb kid thing. It is some dumb kid thing. But, you know, not to hate. Let's go GL Pog. Yeah. Just a dude, love you too, man. Tevwev. Oh my god. Wow, 0 is at 246. Maybe we should switch the song on to something so depressing. Bloodborne music. Oh wow, that's the opposite of depressing, huh? Literally polar opposites. Wevtev. Yeah, attackers have been really killing it so far. Even though it's like different people each team, but I'm not sure what's happening. And Okay. They could have won in theory, the defenders. Really put the creep in Creepo J. Guess where I got Creepo from? Could only guess. Let's sing Revenge. Yeah. We win, you say, Manuel? But you're okay. Welcome to Chili's. Why are you shouting so much? It's welcome to Chili's. That's a vine, and I never. That's a vine I never really got. Least favorite vine that's popular. It just never will compete with welcome to. Wait, back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Nothing's better than that. Or I don't care that you broke your elbow. If you stream in 8 hours, I'll tune it again. Yama, that makes sense. Yeah, I won't be, but yeah, it's good that you popped in. Always a pleasure to have Yama in the chat. Yo, Tev, I want to make a video game. Teach me. I don't know anything about making a video game. Rayman broke a leg. Is that why he doesn't have a leg? He doesn't have any legs. But making a game. Okay, here's my advice for making a game. You have to get rich somehow. Buy a game studio, and then just tell them what to do. That's the only feasible way some people can make a game, including me. Gyromite? Yeah, this is Gyromite. We've played this stage quite a bit. Tev, I want to be your lawyer. What do I do? Why my lawyer? What did I do? Why do I need one? Oh, to get rich. If I have a lawyer, I'm not getting rich. Tell you that much. We can sue some people though. I want to make a video game. Teach me. Okay, Paper Mario. I'll tell you different advice then. You can work hard. You can download Unity. The stage looks really cool. Shalasas. Why did I never say it right the first time? Such a... Not a Metal Gear fan. Shala, yep. The stage looks cool. Yeah, I agree. This one, I honestly can't tell you who made this. I think... Senna made it? I thought Palmfire made it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the IDs in the description. Not for this stage because I didn't make it. I don't know the ID for it, but I'm sure if you search Payload or Gyromite, you'll find it. So if you go in the description right now, you'll see stage ID codes. If you want any of them. Or you can join the Discord. But nice thing to have there. I have an idea for a cute game character and world, and ideas of the game style and some mechanics. I'm not sure how to put ideas to use. What's the game idea? I have a couple game ideas also. Mostly for like kart racers and platform fighters. What if they made a platform fighter that was extremely, extremely simple? Okay, what's Blitz doing here? I guess he was teleporting. By dying. But, imagine a platform fighter where you could wave dash. By pressing L or R. So it's an RPG platformer, like Paper Mario. RPG platformer already sounds like a good idea. Yeah. You know, I feel like I should expand upon that wave dash idea. But just imagine melee, but everything's automated. And you can't grab or shield. And there's no rolling. Oh, very close game. Okay, so they won. That's crazy. That's very crazy. I love when it gets close like that. Final sudden death. That's... Yeah. Manuel, are you... Wait, what's your Like, what's your in-game name? Blitzkrieg? It must be, right? I made the Jeremiah stage. Oh, okay. So you said something earlier that kind of made me think you didn't make it. Boss battles like original Paper Mario's, but some platforming added. Yeah, I always thought that Super Paper Mario was like really dropped the ball, honestly, I want to say. Like, it had a lot of missed potential because it was such a slow platformer and a slow like RPG. It wasn't really even an RPG, but it's a platformer with RPG elements. Would be awesome, I think. Who just joined? Grunt enemies able to be knocked out, platforming world, but sometimes a bunch may come in. I'm learning how to computer program. I'm awful at programming. Absolutely the worst at it. But that's good though. Super Paper Mario, worst Paper Mario game at me. Oh, TB joined. Okay, cool. I really think it's Sticker Star. I can't imagine a game being worse than that in the series. Man, Paper Mario, such a disappointment. And it's a shame that people who don't like it, Zero is really struggling to get up there. That's kind of funny. A lot of people who don't like it, they kind of get grouped in this category that they're just mindless haters. Those people exist. But I don't like it because it's not fun. A lot of people, oh, just because it's not Thousand Year Door doesn't mean it's bad. And it's like, hey, you know, I like Breath of the Wild. That's nothing like Thousand Year Door. Okay, it's just, I don't know. Same with like Hey Pikmin. It's like just because it's not like the original doesn't mean it's bad, but it's just not fun. It's really slow and boring. So you'll be platforming and run into an enemy, and if you take them out in one perfect hit, you'll be able to take them out alone. But if another enemy sees you, or if you don't knock them out in one hit, a turn-based battle starts and other enemies join in the room joining. That sounds interesting. I thought you were gonna go towards like actually what I was about to describe is just kind of something like Metroid, where you just get new abilities. But I guess if you're like leveling up, but I guess like Symphony of the Night or like some Castlevania games are kind of like platforming RPGs, aren't they? Literally, yeah, those are platforming RPGs. But yeah, your idea sounds very original. Unlike what I was about to describe. I like the one with the dragon. Wait, which one are you talking about? Assassin's Creed? I have a feeling that defenders are going to win. I feel like it's taking a while. Stick figure MMORPG. Just stick figure? Is that a series? My stream was on 30 seconds behind. They're leveling up stuff for increased mana HP. That sounds neat. I'd play that game. I have a what I think really cool idea for a game gimmick. No idea what to do with it. Hey, let's hear it. We're always talking about game ideas. Ruh moment. Scooby-Doo. Somebody rage quit? No, I just disconnected. And also, welcome, my lord. I have many game ideas that are badass. I bet you do, Creepo. Basically, you have your HP bar on your back, like a third-person game. So you'll be able to beat a boss and get a new weapon equipment from them. Kind of like Mega Man, but it's Useful in battles and platforming. The bigger your health bar, the slower you are, and the bigger your hurt box is. And what kind of game is this? What genre? So Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight does have items like that. Platformer. They also have more HP to tank hits. That sounds like a cool idea. I really think there should be more platformers that are difficult, because a lot of them, I mean, there's not really a lot of 3D platformers. So it'd be cool, because if you put that in like a Mario game, or like a Hat in Time or something, or Ukulele, those games, it's sort of just like walk around. Okay, Ride Lord and Senna, these are the attackers. They need to move the triangle there. So this is a little bit confusing. It used to be a lot worse, the layout, but yeah. Blue, they're attacking. Red's defending. But yeah, a lot of platformers, they're like way too easy. That's why I like Mario 64. It's like really, like just the game itself is the challenge rather than something that might be arbitrary. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff in Mario Galaxy is mostly just like flashy. The game my friend and I are working on is about a skeleton in a Halloween-like spooky world. Lots of lore. The gameplay is like Zelda, but a bullet hell. Also a grain of Hollow Knight. And original idea, any game the protagonist uses a weapon but a sword. Uses any weapon but a sword. I mean, that's always cool. I have a similar idea with Smash Fighters as well. Tev is an active Redditor. Not much anymore. I used to go on it a lot more when I didn't have a Discord server. And the Discord is 1,000,000 times better. But yeah, Senna, that idea, like, it's weird that I had a friend also where we had a game about a skeleton. This is in high school. And it's just, it's strange that when you're making a game, it might just be if you're younger, because this is definitely the boat I was in, where you focus a lot on like the lore and characters, but then we never found out like what the game, what the genre was. We never talked about it. We just had no idea. We were just making the world first. Attackers won. 40 seconds. Daisy sucks in payload mode. Yeah, I don't think she sucks. So when are you getting around to giving the 2 members of Tin Crew? When are you getting around to giving the 2 other members of Tin Gaming Tin Crew? Everybody who was in the Tin Crew back with those videos, everybody has the Tin Crew role. I think there's like 6 or 7 people that have it. Which is, by the way, a lot of people don't know what the Tin Crew role is in the Discord. It's anybody who was in the original Tin Gaming Let's Play videos. Hello, welcome, Curlio. GG easy, yeah. Really, I wasn't close at all. So my game idea, I'm basing characters off this kind of obscure reference to add an old folklore collection thing. Basing things off some old obscure reference, that's the best way to do it, right? It sounds like Star Wars to me. I forgot what, oh yeah, Tin Crew. Yeah, lots of people have it. Because I don't know why, for some reason I didn't give him it. White Paper Mario, who do you think is missing it? This is probably my favorite Payload stage that I made, just because it moves so fast. Maybe made a couple character drawings, but barely any. I wish everybody can. I wish it was easier to make games. You know, I think in the future it'll be straight up easy to. AI learning and all that. No, I have this weird opinion. I know I've mentioned it before, but in the future, I think AI will be able to just make anything you want in terms of digital entertainment. Dreams is heading there. Dreams is easy to use, but I wish there was like a I was gonna say free to use, but it doesn't even need to be free to use, but just some kind of thing like Dreams that you can export into like PC games or maybe console games. Because yeah, coding doesn't not compatible with my brain. But yeah, AI, I just literally in the future, like Star Trek stuff, like computer, can you make a movie real quick? Can you just like animate a movie where like, and you just come up with any random idea and it'll just make a movie? Because AI is getting pretty smart, and I don't think it's gonna destroy and take over the world. I think it's just gonna be like, it might be weird for some jobs. I think it'll take a lot of jobs. But hey, if AI can just do everything, doesn't sound that bad for a couple years. It's like 203 total potential creatures I can make. There were around that many different creatures in the source material and using for inspiration for characters. Yeah, that sounds like fun, honestly. That makes stuff 60 FPS is cool. Oh, AI, that makes stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how advanced it's been, like, recently, but I know that it from what I've seen, it was always pretty glitchy. Why would you want the AI to do everything for you? That question doesn't make sense to me. Of course you'd want it to do everything for you. Mudkip Army, welcome. Like that little profile picture. Yeah, you wouldn't want AI to do that if you can just like, hey, can you make a game? Okay, it's not necessarily asking it. Like that's pretty simple, but I just think it. I don't know. Maybe something like Black Mirror. What's the purpose in your life then? That's why I said it'll be fun for a couple years. I don't know. It's something like, okay, like Star Trek. They kind of predicted a lot of stuff, and maybe we're getting there at some point. And the future in Star Trek is sort of a weird, almost tragic future. Because they don't really make... This is kind of weird and like kind of nerdy Star Trek lore. But they don't really make any new entertainment or art. They like only talk about Shakespeare, and that's kind of interesting. So maybe we're heading there. But in terms of AI destroying creativity, the way I was describing it was maybe a little bit exaggerated, but if you could, if it was just mostly automated, like what you want to do, maybe you can just, it takes the monotonous programming out of it. I don't know. It's all kind of just a nebulous thought. I just realized I don't like Payload. Oh, that's why you left. Well, I like it. Maybe it's not for everybody. Oh, Blitz. That's too bad. Like a 10. Wait. What's happening? I tend to be better at kind of expanding ideas than starting from scratch. Like looking at something and being like, oh, right there. I think most people are like that. Definitely easier to do. That's why it's just... coming up with the original idea is not very easy, but coming up with some stupid, awful idea is easier. So if you just start from somewhere where it's just kind of a bad idea... Oh, sorry, I'm not describing this very well. But if you come up with just like a half a thought, and then you can keep expanding that, I think that's how it's easier to come up with stuff that way. Maybe like very loosely inspired by something too. I realized how to play this game now. Makes sense. You didn't join the arena, did you? I have not been paying attention to the names at all. I got confused until I realized if you spawn near the payload, then you're the attacking team. Yeah. I really wish it could work by colors though, but unfortunately you spawn randomly. But we are looking into that for like a payload tournament at some point. Yeah, I really wish it was easier. If you could just pick spawn points as well, that'd be fine too. Like if you can just pick player 1, 2, 3, 4, spawn here, and then you could just sort that out. AI, I could never create something as creative and insanely wild as One Piece, for instance. Yeah, I think that too, but I'm also afraid that at some distant future point, it actually, like AI would just, if you somehow you made AI just to be as smart as a human, and it just, why couldn't they be able to create something creative, right? Like, you know, maybe 100 years in the future or something. AI starts making AI. It just learns like a human brain would learn. That would be weird. But I'm okay with that, because that's a very long ways away. I'm going to assume 100 years. Being smart is different from being creative. I'm saying it has the same complexities as a human brain, let's say, in 100 years. That would be strange. Steve might need to be banned depending on how the blocks react to moving objects. Aiden, that's the topic of the day and every day in the Tin Gang. We're really afraid about that, but we think it's gonna break the blocks that he places. Hope so anyway. G. Game. AI dungeon is kind of insane. What's AI dungeon? Finally, defenders win on the stage. The attackers win almost every time. You know, actually, it would be nice if the people spectating in the line would cancel spectating. You know, if you watch the stream instead, because it's supposed to create a little bit of lag. I'm pretty sure it increases the chances of disconnecting from spectating. AI based on learned behavior and learning from experience, not from experiment. They would really have the ability to make an educated guess that would just use already existing knowledge. I'm just saying, they could make the smartest thing in existence if AI just learns from itself. And AI, it's like the movie Her, if you've seen it. I watched it like a year or two ago. But if it's like you're talking to a person, but they can still learn things in an instant, because, you know, like if they have the whole internet into their brain, you know. Who knows what game this song is from? I guarantee nobody. There's a chance you might though, just from me. Any guesses? I don't see AI ever being able to create without having some reference they got it from. Like, unless they can learn from within. Well, I mean, that's sort of how human art works. Like you were saying, it's easier to start with something else. Because they say it's impossible to create something totally original. Even if the idea started with something else and became different. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, if AI is literally a human brain level, it would just be a human brain. I'm talking sci-fi. But it has to get there at some point. I think there's going to be a time where it just exponentially gets more advanced very quickly. Humans can trap themselves in their own head, and I think... and then I'd add this, and this, and this, but if AI could learn and expand on thoughts before sharing, the precedent is dangerous. It's definitely dangerous, yeah. It definitely is. Tev should stream Fortnite. Fortnite would be epic. Yeah, it would be. Seems like nobody actually dies on the stage. They always just bounce around at this corner. So, I'm guessing red, they're the defenders. Been talking about AI learning this whole time. They're both hitting it. It's kind of hard to say. Like, they're both making it go. That was pretty good. Okay, yeah. Blue, they're the defenders. I wonder if this needs to be adjusted a little bit. I mean, it has the same time as what it's supposed to be. 1.5 minutes, roughly. If AI could teach themselves, they would be able to think like humans, but more often than not, I think the result would be random compounded mess because the idea they start could be terrible. Yeah, but who's to say? You know, we don't know. And I assume they would learn from other AI. QWERTY, welcome. How does one join this? Seems cool. Also, I like the LPP. That's excellent. LPP is awesome. Oops, that's not what. You know what? I'll get you. If you're not in the Discord, that's okay. I will get you the ID right here. You can join right now. Yeah, I mean, you should join the Discord anyway. Because it's a nice place. You know, there's other modes like this sometimes. Cool. Man, I can't believe nobody. The Twitch chat, it's always so empty. Fortnite Payload. Does Fortnite even have Payload? I'm just surprised because even still, Twitch, like, it's just impossible to actually... Wait, it's not named correctly. I thought I did name it right. But who really knows? Fortnite has no payload. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't really see how that could work, to be honest. Unless it was like a gigantic thing in the sky. Fortload. Well, your content is on YouTube, not Twitch. I'm talking about from the perspective of someone like just starting. This $5 marks the beginning of something. Just to do. Thank you very much. That's incredible. Thank you. Really, I don't know. It's very nice. I never expect it, but I appreciate it very much from anybody. But yeah, Twitch. What was I saying? Yeah, because from everyone else's point of view, I'm just I'm new, you know. I got one viewer, and it's me. But yeah, because I think Twitch is neat. It's got these little points, and it's got these. Well, that's it. It's got these points and little stream interactive buttons. You can donate, Nintoni. Yes, you can. Don't get any crazy ideas. Do you build stages in handheld? I very much prefer building stages on the TV. I think it's much like you have a lot more precision. Otherwise, I don't know. Like the finger, if you have to use a finger or a stylus, I don't know. I just like the controller. Plus, I can record it. Oh, you're showing him where the super chat button is. See, Nintoni, he's a big spender. He buys people Discord Nitro in the Discord, and it's very generous. I think Twitch is the most fleshed out, but it doesn't have any unreplaceable traits. It does. It has some unique things, though. It's definitely fleshed out, though. I agree with that. It's just cool that you get points for watching. And when I found that out, because I don't really use Twitch outside of recently, but you get points for watching, which seems a little weird. But then you just do little fun things with it, like you can suggest something like, because there's like normal things like highlight your message or use a sub-only emote. But then you can like, I think hydrate's a popular one where you just have them drink water. And I don't know, I like that because, hey, water's the best drink in the world, isn't it? Big help is remembering that you can zoom feature when hitting the home button 3 times. Yes, you can. I remember I did use that a little bit, but then over time I preferred just having, because if you have that zoom function on, it takes slightly longer for the home button, the home page to open. And I said, hey, that's way less than mildly. That's slightly inconveniencing me real quick. I gotta disable that. Send help, yo, welcome. Are you joining? Are you putting in your Overwatch payload stage? Discord should get into this crazy point system. There are some bots that do that. There are some bots, like an economy thing. But I feel like that's different, because I've been in servers like that. And it's just like, not... It's just not. I feel like new people, they feel so like small if there's all these people, because in the Discord now we have Tinsider and Tinner Circle, and that's it. But then there's just like all these ranks, and you can buy things and you get your daily amount of money, like you exclamation point daily or something, and you literally get money. I don't know, though. There's not one person who downloaded my payload stage? I think you should recommend it to them. You should post the ID and see if they do it. I would, too. I should have downloaded some. At least yours, probably. Is it allowed to use pure, my own payloads? Yes, it is. Either way. Yes, and you should download Tony's too, his Minecraft one, while you're in the game. Yeah, I think those bots are for currency. The recipe on. Yeah, I don't even know what you buy. I didn't look into it past. You get your daily currency stuff. But I did consider it for a millisecond, because if you win a contest in the Discord, it would be nice if you got some money or like currency. I don't know. Octavio, hello, welcome. It's a little laggy. I think the best stage I made was the championship arena in Pokemon Gen 7. Gen 7, is that X and Y? So I had a date yesterday, and I introduced my girl to One Piece, and she liked it, and made me really happy when she asked me, like, if she had my permission to watch it alone. That's a pretty good step. Because you know that they really like it if they want to watch it alone. Some servers I'm in had RP currency or something. Yeah, I don't, at this point, I did consider it, but it probably won't be a good fit, I'm guessing. But it's a little tempting just for contest prizes. Has there been a Bloons themed payload map? Not to my knowledge. That's a good idea. Someone should tell Gemkiss about that. Gemkiss is obsessed with Bloons. Why hasn't he made that? Yeah. If nobody tells him that, I'll tell him about it. Or you should, if you should just join the Discord and at Gemkiss Bloons payload map. I'm pretty sure we're going to disconnect from this also. Did I really need to put a oh wait, okay, I see why. There's a backslash up there, which might seem like useless, just wasted space, but that's so people don't spawn up there. I forgot about that. And yet he chose Team Retro. I know. He said he tends to pick the one with less people. But hey, Team Retro, they got a good team though. The one time I entered a giveaway in one of those servers for currency, I won, but a mod robbed me for no reason and I couldn't get it back. I hate Discord mods, except for the Tin Gang mods. Literally, oh, it's getting close again. Attackers got it? Yes, they did, barely. Which channel do you ping from? You could just general or custom stage talk. Probably general, honestly. No, could do custom stage. But Discord mods. Have any of you guys been in the Smash Ultimate Discord server? Like, it's part of. It used to be part of the subreddit. It's the worst. They just at everyone because they're bored, basically. The game is so wholesome, TBH. It's almost funny. I feel like there's a bunch of like wholesome communities that are just so sunshine and rainbows. And I wouldn't describe Tin Gang as that. I think they're real, and everyone is just like, they're just like normal, nice, you know? They're like feel good communities. I think usually it's like a certain type of group. I can't really explain what their interest is. Talking about mods, how much mutes last? Are you muted? It depends on what happens. I don't think anyone should be muted. Maybe one person. Yeah, you shouldn't be muted as far as I know. I also don't know your Discord name. Unless it's Shrek. Payloads without grabbable edges are cursed. On the payloads? I am muted? What's your Discord name? Real is wholesome? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. But yeah, the Smash Ultimate server, which has like 20,000 people in it. Like literally over 20,000. I like the creeper me. That's gonna be a costume very soon. Let me try. Is this loud? Probably not. No one's complaining about it. But the Smash Ultimate Discord group, they gave everybody an infected role. What's that mean? They never explained it. They never said anywhere what it means. So you have an infected role, which is green, which I don't think is very funny in 2020. But they gave everybody the infected role, and then the server owner pinged the role in general and then, you know, people don't know what's going on. So you have to do exclamation point cure to get yourself cured. You remove the roll, and there's like a 50% chance. No. I think there's a 50% chance of getting muted if you do that. It wasn't like, it's not really my fault for not knowing, because there was never an announcement or anything about this. It was just some random thing. I know for sure that they were just bored and they just did it. Oh, do. I'm gonna look into that. That's her name. Soon we will get pig sands. I know, the combinations. I'm buying the pig costume too. I definitely over the creeper one, because I don't play me brawler that much, so I don't think I need 2 costumes. There's also Bomberman. I might get that as well. Oh yeah, Tink. Yeah, this is, unless it's stage glitch, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure someone downloaded it. Well, he's getting killed. Okay, so Red's defending pretty nicely. Oh wow, that slipped right under there. Not really sure why I was muted. I think, okay, I think I remember this. I think you were, yeah, I remember that now. I think you were, yeah, I remember. It was lagging, it ate my inputs last round. That's a good question. You should get Bomberman. Almost off now. Yeah, Yama, what, it's not been 8 hours. I definitely will get Bomberman and the pig. Maybe play a little more me brawler. Wish there was a ping indicator. Oh, that would be so useful. So you can actually tell who's lagging and then delete them. Wish they added more me fighter movesets. Yeah, that'd be neat. Costumes as well, normal character costumes. Trapper and Magician. I still think they have to add a Kirby-like me fighter where it's just a me head. I know that sounds like an awful idea, but think about it. You know, you have like Meta Knight and Jigglypuff and Kirby, like that type of archetype, except it's a me. It's like a me Kirby fighter. I don't know what it'd be called. Marshmallow fighter. But imagine that. I hate me Gunner. Oh, yeah, Gunner is, yeah, he's kind of a trapper, isn't he? I hate me Gunner too, but he also a little bit of my main, just a bit. It's just so fun to just mess people up like that. The arena is full. Zero, are you playing? You can spectate the stream. Grenades are so annoying, they cover too much space. I actually prefer the charge shot. I thought the grenades were too slow, to be honest. But they're also good, and I don't think I really use them to the full advantage. I'm just writing a bit of feedback for Witch's Guide. Yeah. I think you should be able to add to the guide. Well, I mean, I don't think you're able to, but you should be able to. If you want to, I could give you access. Zero, wait, did you get in line, or are you still in the spectator stands? Because Send Help's trying to join and play. Beginner should have a flamethrower as a neutral B or a down B instead of reflector grenades. I really don't think a character with that many projectiles should have a reflect anyway, because that's just bizarre. I feel like sometimes they just throw random things in with characters. And I don't even use the reflector. I like the bombs. Just spamming everything. Samus is like that too. I think it's gonna, yeah, disconnected. Okay, let's see. I'm in line, okay. Yeah, so we definitely like missed a match here. Who wants to leave so Send Help can get in? Because I'm not sure I can stream too much longer. Definitely like 30 minutes at the most. So yeah, I would like to eat some junk food right now. Tinksy, okay. Thank you for your sacrifice. It says there was a connection error. Yeah. Oh, okay. Who am I sending the balloons idea to? Go to custom stage talk at Gemkiss. Balloons payload map. You can say I sent you too. Junk food has the word junk in it, but also food. A bad and a good. It balances out. It's kinda just, I mean, junk can be good. When I think junk, sometimes I think junk food, so imagine having that name. Like, junk food is just what it's called, and everyone's okay with that, and they just accept it. That's literally called junk food. I'm not afraid of the name. In fact, I love it. Yes, Gemkiss. Exactly that. Gemkiss, as some people call him. That's absolutely perfect for balloons. Like, I don't think there's a better way to represent balloons. You know, you make it a balloon, and it goes to the end. So perfect, right? Yeah, lots to comment on here. So, oh, the match is over. Excellent. Also, I could have like read things I skipped. Sword guy is weird because he's not a blade guy. Swords fighter. Like, you can't put an axe on it, on the sword fighter, because that would do quick stabs. And you can't put a pole arm because they do two-handed. That makes sense. I mean, like, they don't have to change the hitboxes, but it would definitely be deceiving. Tev, you're still playing? Yeah, we're still playing. Send help's about to join. I think you just got you got a ping on the Discord. Ian's over here showboating. See ya, Tinksy. Gonna go eat and draw meta tonight. Sounds fun. That weird axes that have a blade at the end. A halberd? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it's called a halberd. A Spider-Man joke, right, people? Marvel fans? We've been seeing a lot of this stage. Oh, Vault Boy. Love Vault Boy. Definitely the best Mii costume, in my opinion. I think one day Vault Boy, maybe he'd be a character at some point. Definitely more likely than, like, the Lone Wanderer, Vault Dweller, whatever they call him. Yeah, Vault Boy, classic. So glad they put him in. I think more so than Cuphead and well, Sans was more of a shock reaction than like, oh wow, they put in Vault Boy. Because Sans, nothing will beat that reaction, but Cuphead's cool, and then Vault Boy, hey, awesome. It took me forever to start calling him Gemkiss. It's got the word gem in it. That's what I say to those people. A payload, but that flag is an axe in Mario 1. That's a good idea. Bowser's Castle payload. Tempo, welcome. I wish Tev would try out Bomb Wars one time. What's Bomb Wars again? I like how Zero is just like ledge trapping Miracle up just totally away from the payload. Let me turn this up. Wow, Yama, that's a lot of notes. for witches. Witches and Wests, those are the same guy. Is it, anyone else feel that way? Just kidding. Bomb Wars is kind of like a defense custom minigame in this game. I should upload the stage for it, actually. I would try that out sometime. Okay, oh yeah, here's the correction. Gemkiss. Shake my head, Rack. Yeah, he that's why he caps it. Gemkiss. It's Gemkiss, Rack. Okay. Everyone discussing it, Gemkiss or Yemkiss. Oh yeah, some people say Yemkiss or call him Hemkiss. Yemkiss. Who do you think is gonna win this one? Attack or defend? Probably attack. They that just moved a lot real quick. That's what I meant at Gemkus. Yemkiss. Gemkiss with a Spanish accent is the way to go. Zarwave, welcome. Used to call you Gem. Now I don't. What do you call now? I thought it was pronounced Gem Keys. Some stuff that came to my mind. I'm sure it'll be helpful. I didn't read it because it was, you know, 5 paragraphs, but... Alright, I'm gonna head out. Okay, yeah, Senna is always fun. Bomb Wars, I'll try that. Oh, and I should say again, the people who are actually spectating in the waiting line, those 2 people, can you cancel the spectating for me? So it doesn't disconnect or potentially cause lag, I guess. Tev, what would you think of the Mii Fighters? Like I last said, the Mii Fighters, explosive bullet beam gunner, 3 different kinds, sword axe spear. I wouldn't mind that idea, but I almost might prefer if they can put that into something else, maybe. Maybe. We did talk about this on a stream once, where some characters, you know, the trouble with like trying to redo old characters' movesets like Samus or Mario or Donkey Kong that are like super outdated. More so DK and Samus. But Mario has a lot of potential now, and so does Link. Mii Mage, I think that's the biggest thing. But they're just gonna give him fire. Lightning and whatever other thing. What else is it's like Robin hero stuff, but it's fine either way. If we get a new Mii type in the next game or whatever, that's really good with me. Yeah, but we were talking about movesets. If you like redesign Ganondorf or whatever, but then that would kind of alienate people who actually really like that playstyle. And I think just give them 2 movesets. You know, you have 2 options that they do in some fighting games, where you can just pick. So they're basically new fighters. Any ideas on how to fix payload turning? We were talking about that earlier. We were supposed to test that a while ago, but we didn't. Payload turning, yeah, we gotta make it happen. It's almost a meme at this point because it just is taking so long. Yeah, basically you have to wait 5 seconds, and the payload will have to compensate for that. So it'll go slightly slower, like 1 point slower. I don't know though. I wish you could just pick the spawn points. Also, I'm pretty sure we're gonna disconnect again. Oh yeah, I didn't miss that. 3 styles for each fighter. That would change 1 or 2 smash attacks between styles. Like, even just like, maybe if you picked Mario's, it would just change the special moves. Because I feel like there's nothing really weird about, or like, Mario's special moves, sorry, his normal moves come from Mario 64. And that's pretty, like, those are fine, but maybe his special moves turn into, like, Mario Odyssey stuff. There's a lot to go with that. And Link, obviously. I think Link is handled fine, to be honest. Toon Link, though. Toon Link. Give him all his actual items. If you're gonna have 3 Links, can you make them more different? Pretty sure attackers got this again. The trick is to knock them away. Just gonna say it. 10 seconds left. Yeah, the lag gets way better once the game actually stops. I want Link to have Sheikah Slate moves besides the bomb. Yeah, imagine, well, the Stasis Rune, that could work for like a grab or something. You know, you grab them. It's just like, it doesn't have to be a long range grab, but you just pummel them and it makes the noise. I don't know. If they really didn't want to change things. What's wrong with Payload Tourney? Okay, the problem with Payload Tourney. What side you're on is random. So the best way to do it would be, you know, you obviously have your teammate. So, each team does attack and defend, right? And the problem is it's random what side you start on. So, oh, okay, here's another payload. So that's kind of the problem, is that you don't know what side you're on. And then, because you can get attacked 3 times in a row, so then you need to like move into the spot. Actually, what would be the best way to do that? How about, okay, round 1, let's say it's from your point of view. You know, your team, you do attack first. You're the attacking team first. Round 2, you're the defending team. And then round 3, maybe the winner gets to pick, well, not the winner. The round 3 would be what? Like if it goes to game 3. How would that work? Because originally I also planned it to be like, it would go in like a path of, like Payload and TF2, where you would go to a set amount of, I don't like that idea. I changed my mind on that, so I won't explain it. Am I making sense? Because I wasn't really explaining it at all. Oh, the down B raises ice. That's a good idea. With 30 seconds of detected rearrange time. Link, yeah, his whole moveset could be Breath of the Wild, but if they need to represent him totally, I think they did it fine, because Rivali's Gale, I think, would be so boring. And Spin Attack is, it's still, he can do it in Breath of the Wild, and it's iconic to the series. But then you also have 2 other Links that have Spin Attack, so. Like I was saying, the problem is Toon Link. He needs to have the Deku Leaf and the hammer and stuff like that. Nerdy Gamer, welcome. I think the way I'd like Mii fighters, at least, I'd make a Mii Brawler have different normal attacks depending on if you picked Boxer, leg base, and one that would be mixed. I think, yeah, if they do have like multiple movesets per character, I think that would fit perfectly. Well, I guess you can pick movesets, but you know what I mean. One thing I want to say is, like, my least favorite fighters are the losing advantage ones. With a bad disadvantage. I honestly want another Mii fighter. Raider Yoshi, don't we all? You know, they're saying wizard, mage Mii. I'm saying a little Kirby Mii. Like, just the head and the hands and the feet. Or like a big one, like DK, a beast Mii. It'll almost look like the Bowser suits from Mario Party. I kind of prefer that over the wizard and maybe the Kirby one. It's just like a big beast Mii. Ridiculous, right? Ian, that was a cool stage. I know I've seen it before because I think I put it in the video, the Payload video, I think. Maybe have the Mimmin case where if he goes on the ground, it's spin attack, and Revali Gale in the air. That definitely, I mean, that makes sense because spin attack doesn't, you know, throw you in the air, like in Zelda. But either way, if they make optional movesets, that I have nothing to complain about. I usually got banned from rooms because of using Mii fighters. Yeah, when the game was new and I realized Mii Gunner was awesome to play as, but not against. I would get kicked a lot, and nobody would want to rematch me as Mii Gunner, like in quick play. Wonder why? Because they're really annoying, I'm guessing. Like literally, ledge trapping is so easy with them because they're forward smash and depending on your specials. Remember the last time we had optional movesets? Yeah, that was terrible. Well, you pick it right at the select screen. There was more problems with Smash 4 custom moves besides just the actual moves themselves. Well, I don't know why they were so hard to unlock, right? Absolutely bizarre. Because I know that they want to have... Sakurai's kind of mentioned this in directs where... it feels like you're always unlocking things, and that's what he wanted with characters in Ultimate. And you were unlocking characters for a long time. And you're always unlocking special moves, and that kind of has like... Special moves are cool, and that's a cool thing to unlock, because it's like a new thing. It's not just like a spirit or like a trophy. But it takes too long, you know. I got all the trophies in Smash 4 before I never even got all the custom moves. And that's part of the gameplay, and I think that should have been available like really, really easily, like not random stuff. Like when you unlock all the characters, you should have like, I want to say all the moves. Dark Pit should use his staff more. I miss custom moves, but unlocking them isn't easy. Yeah, exactly. Then for Gunner, I would make the current version, the blaster moveset, an option that smacks with the gun and does more beam things. I'm sticking with my Mii Beast, but that's not a bad idea. Does more bullet stuff like Zero's Exams. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to have my Mii on like a Bowser or Beast body. Or Bowser or DK body. Intangible moves, imagine Pichu with Warlock Punch. Oh, interchangeable. How would that work? AI learning, though, this is what we're talking about. That's how I think we'll have 200 characters in Smash one day. A little laggy. And we disconnected. Wonder who wins. I'm gonna say attackers. One of my dumb videos on shared content has more likes than my Gyromite stage. I think I made one video on shared content. How many likes does it have? I wish there was a way to get better ones out there, you know. Because the Gyromite one's cool. I don't know how good the video is, but it's played the song like 5 times. Send help. We'll see you later. I'm probably going to head out soon as well. I liked your vid where you sorted by popular. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was pretty satisfied with that one. It was a pretty long one too, wasn't it? Long video. I have a new one coming out Tuesday where I look at recommended stages. I hope the video, I haven't watched it through in editing yet, so I hope it doesn't suck. I recorded it at like 2 a.m. I hope it's not bad, because I've definitely canceled a bunch of shared content exploring videos, just because they're just, like, this is so boring. Not only have I talked about this stuff over and over, but it's just like, it's so boring. So I've definitely cut a lot. And sometimes they don't even work. Like one time I recorded a video and the sound didn't work. I wouldn't mind a Smash game with 50 characters, cut the characters in half like Dr. Mario and give each series equal representation. I don't agree with that, and that's kind of a common idea. I don't know why you'd want less characters. Nintendo would never allow that either. I'm saying more. I'm saying 200. Because like Dr. Mario and Echoes, I'd say add more Echoes as well, because I know that they're basically skins. I really doubt it takes that much effort to put them in. People always used to say that Dark Pit took Ridley's spot in Smash 4, and that never made sense. Looking at that stage gave me an idea. I'm eager to see it. How is this disconnecting so often? More so than before, I wonder. Very strange. Luckily, it's not a tournament, right? Imagine a beefy wrestling me spiking with a chair. See, yeah, stuff like that would be funny. Just a giant built me, you know what I mean? Like where he looks like DK. Origami Castle. Oh, for a stage? I've seen a couple good ones in the Discord. I haven't played the game yet, though. I actually don't think I'm going to get it, because I was already disappointed with Color Splash and Sticker Star. I don't want to be tricked again. Smash Ultimate is quite balanced. It is pretty balanced, yeah. 4 was it had some stupid stuff. And Brawl has some really stupid stuff. I mean, Brawl, the top characters were pretty balanced, besides Meta Knight, though. You know, like Marth, Falco, Snake. Who else was up there? Olimar. If you keep adding more characters, then it's gonna drive Sakurai insane and make balancing impossible. AI learning. That's in the future, though, where AI will be able to balance things and program things. I don't know. AI is not going to think of their moves, but you know what I mean. Oh, Ice Climbers and Brawl. Yeah, that was pretty unbalanced. That was pretty bad. Make Sakurai AI copies to balance the game out. Apparently, I think Sakurai doesn't balance the game anymore. He said something like that. He said he leaves it. He did it in Smash 4, and now he like leaves it to a team or something. And that probably, I mean, it seemed to work out better. Origami King was pretty good, but it did not hold up 1,000 Year Door expectations because it's not 1,000 Year Door. But it's an incredible game. It looked interesting. It looked good. But I don't know. I don't like, okay, Sticker Star and Color Splash, there was no point in battling things. I think you got coins or something. And then I'm glad that, because when I saw the battle, like how you battle enemies, I thought that's awesome. That was awesome. And I was very glad that it's actually a puzzle. Like each fight kind of has its own little thing, even if you're not getting any kind of money or XP, which I think you do get money. But why is everyone downloading my Gyromite stage all of a sudden? I don't know. Is it just the same person who picked the stage? I say Super Paper Mario is not amazing, but good. I think that game is overrated, personally. I don't want to just sit here and share all my negative opinions, but it's so slow and boring to me. I'm worried about Sakurai, mostly. Plus, it was already stated that acquiring all the licensing for Ultimate was almost impossible. The base roster almost didn't happen. I don't know how they're going to keep all these characters for more games, you know? Didn't Sakurai say that in a direct? He's not sure if it'll ever happen again, all these characters. Because it really isn't a possible roster, you know? And I don't think companies would be okay with... I think they trust Sakurai specifically, right? Thousand Year Door is overrated. I think Thousand Year Door is great, but people hold it up to like God level of like the greatest game ever. It's so perfect, and it's not. So I would agree with that. It has a lot of like backtracking. It kind of wastes your time a lot. But the gameplay, like playing for the first time especially, like you don't really notice the backtracking too much the first time. And it's also just a basic little RPG that's not very complicated, which is fine. But you can make it complicated. Badge only runs in Paper Mario, so good. Best way to play it, in my opinion. Turbo mode, Min. And also welcome back, Creepo. Yeah, it either makes you feel like the smartest person ever. But damn, when you F up, you feel like a total idiot. That's for... What are you talking about? I'm sure Nintendo will want another Fighter's Pass because of business if it generates money. Another Fighter's Pass, though. Another Fighter's Pass. Imagine that. Because I can't even think, who are they going to add for the rest of this Fighter Pass? And if they add another one, I have like no idea. They're just going to have to add everybody that people want. I know I'm not biased towards Persona 5. That's Inkling, I think, isn't it? Me angry, haha, spirits, Google Images, no 3D. I like spirits, I don't care that they're flat, you know. I'm gonna be looking at I'm gonna be looking at it for a second anyway, it might as well just be 2D. So they can add more. I think quantity over quality was okay for spirits. We don't even need to know who goes after Steve. How they can do... Wait, what? We don't even know who goes after Steve. How can they do another one? Exactly. I can think of more characters, but they're gonna start getting weird. What's Wait, whose team is who's blue? Oh, that's already ended. I wish spirits had descriptions like for trophies. That would be nice. Like, hey, if they're just gonna like copy and paste PNGs from fan-made Mother 3 artwork, they might as well copy and paste fan wiki pages. My pick for Fighter Pass 2 is very unlikely. Who would that be? What were the characters that were the most wanted in Smash for its entire lifespan? Probably Banjo. I guess maybe Geno. It's hard to actually accurately tell who likes Geno. And then K. Rool, Ridley, maybe. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see you later, Ian. It's been fun. Nice stages. The payload track too small? It's a little small, but the actual payload moves slowly, so. Sora, yeah. Cloud. Cloud was always the impossible pick. I'm getting tired too. Okay, you left? I will now enter the arena. Actually, it might be laggy though. I mean, it's always laggy, but you know what I mean. Another stage. Can you believe that? We'll go with this one. I'm gonna actually pick a character as well. Remember when Ridley joined and nobody cared? I cared. I want to play as Ridley right now, even though he's not really, you know. I think Ridley was overshadowed by the game itself and just, I guess Daisy? Like, I don't know. Like, he was added, everyone went crazy, and then forgotten. I know. They really did. I didn't forget, though. Ridley, man. Yeah, it was funny considering he was one of the most represented fighters from the ballot. It's probably why he got added in, too. I mean, yeah, that was why. Also, welcome, Kelvin. Okay. We're defending, right? Yeah, we're defending. There's some good meta with this though, like oops, that's not what I meant to do. You know, you have to grab when you're on the payload, when you're defending, otherwise you'll hit the switch and it'll move. It's pretty simple, but you know, it's something to consider. Whoops, I'm really messing up my team here. Okay. Very messing up my team. I don't remember the last time I've actually played Payload. Not that that's an excuse. I think I'd be bad at this either way. Tev, do you have any picks for Fighter Pass 2? Not... Well, I have... I guess so. I have some that I expect, like Crash. Like, if Crash gets in, that's awesome. And if he doesn't, kind of a bummer. But, you know, I'm sure they'll pick good characters. Gordon Freeman? That's really it. And, I forgot, there was someone else, too, that I thought about recently. Yeah, Gordon would be great. Any Valve character, really? Doomslayer. I don't really like Doom, but I think he'd be really cool. Halo, I don't like Halo either, but imagine that in Smash. He's the other, like, impossible character. At some point, Master Chief will be in, but it's pretty unlikely that they would put 3 Microsoft characters in for DLC. Okay, cool, I killed him. Whoops. I'm always down for Coach from Left 4 Dead 2. Imagine if Coach got in over someone from TF2 or Half-Life. I wouldn't complain, but it would definitely be weird. Oh. Okay, that was close. Despite me messing up the whole game, wasn't too bad. Who will win sudden death, right? That's the only part that matters. Coach would be fun to play as. What about Lewis? That was close. Okay. Might need to end the stream. Getting a little tired. I'd really like to see propane tanks or fireworks. First down special. Gordon, I'm telling you guys, Gordon Freeman. I recommend playing Half-Life. Had fun beating you, Tev. Gotta head out. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. I'm gonna head out as well. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in here. Thank gosh we don't have my regular crew that make me stream forever. Because the last stream, I was up for 40 hours straight. And they still told me to get one more star in Mario. And they made me play cool math games. What a nightmare. 40 hours? Yeah, I know. I just stayed up that night. No big deal. I did have a nap. I took a 5 to 10 minute nap. Yep, see y'all later. Oh, Nintoni, welcome back. Unfortunately, we did not see your Minecraft stage, but maybe we'll do another Payload stream at some point. I might head out too. Got to work on my Green Hill Zone cover. I thought you said math because I still have trauma from the cool math games. But yeah, that sounds like a cool project. What was the mermaid boss? From So Straight Roads? What? Yeah, math. I hate math. Math sucks. Math is for nerds. I didn't go anywhere. You were here the whole time? Excellent. Could do a regular or Payload stage on that. I'm not familiar with that. No straight. I still don't know. Math is bad. See, I'm glad we can all agree on that. Math sucks. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And hey, you know what? I used Restream and no problems today. How excellent. We got the very low delay. It actually worked on Twitch. Not that anybody watched it. But yeah, I don't know how new people are supposed to start on there. Barely finished core mathematics in college. I know. I mean, in high school, they can just let you fail every math and they don't even... You can just keep moving to the next grade. But, I mean, you don't need to fail math when you can just look up the answers online. Literally, I just never did math in school because you can just look up the answers. I have math starting Tuesday. I'm going to have an F bet. F in the chat for your F. Math test Tuesday. Well, luckily, when you're an adult, you don't need to do any math. Unless, well, you can avoid it a lot better. Okay, I want to thank everybody again because this is what happens. I say I'm gonna leave, 5 people leave, and then now we got the real gang, right? Okay, but actually, I do need to go. I don't know any mermaid boss. There's mermaid from the Goonies 2 on NES, right? Okay. I'm gonna see y'all. For real this time. So, goodbye. Thank you. Big thanks to Just a Dude. Super chat. Alright. See ya.